What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of YNR, Ashlyn Locke is definitely playing games, and Victor was not here for it. Victor was not budging because Ashlyn feels that because Adam is on the run from the cops for poisoning a cop allegedly, Ashlyn feels like that's too big of a risk. So he feels Victor basically should pay more money for the company. Victor said, "Hell no." Victor was like, "Nah, I ain't paying no more." Victor feels like he's already paying top dollar, which I agree. I'm pretty sure Victor spent quite a lot of money on that damn media company, or he at least made a huge offer on it. So for Locke to sit there and be like, "Oh, I want more money," I agree with Victor. Like, I wouldn't pay an extra dime. I'm sorry, absolutely the hell nah. I wouldn't pay nothing. Nope. Mm-mm. And Locke was so dismissive of Victor. Like, oh, have a good day. And he literally called Victoria and Billy right in front of Victor. Like, oh, I want to meet with y'all or whatever. The company's back on the market, whatever. I was like, Ashlyn Locke is such an ass. Like, he really is. Like, what is so special about this media company? All the media companies in the world, what is so special about Ashlyn's company? That everybody's going crazy over it. It's like, they act like it's gold or something. Um, and Victor was just not budging. Victor was like, I made a good offer. I made a great offer. Take it or leave it. So Ashlyn didn't want to take it. So Victor said, the hell with you. Um, Lily did not want to go to the meeting. And I don't blame Lily for not wanting to go because she felt like it was going to be a waste of time and Ashlyn was just playing more games. So, Victoria, little gleeful ass, was all up in at me. She was happy to be there. So Ashlyn basically wanted Victoria and Billy to pitch to him again why the others should get the company. And neither one of them were interested in doing that because they've already made their pitch before. They both got turned down, so there was really no need for them to pitch again. And Victoria didn't see the need to trash Billy at this point. Um, so I feel like the reason he went with Victoria because he wanted to do a coin flip to see who was going to win. I think he was probably going to give it to a Newman anyway because obviously he doesn't want to work with the Abbotts because of Kyle. So I doubt he would hand the Abbott family anything, any member of the Abbott family. I doubt he would give them anything at this point. So Victoria got the company and whatnot. Billy, he's still troubled by it. He's still disappointed that he didn't get it. Lily is actually relieved that they didn't get the company. She's relieved because she feels like it's over finally. Victoria is getting the company. They can finally move on to other things. But Billy, he has that look on his face like it's far from over for him. And that's what's pissing me off because he has this unhealthy obsession with Adam, with the Newmans. It's like mainly Adam. And I feel like this obsession that Billy has, it's going to be his downfall. It definitely will be because he just cannot let it go. Like, bro, let this shit go. My goodness. Like, if he continues with this foolishness, Billy, he's going to lose big. He's going to lose Lily because Lily is going to be at her breaking point at some point. Like, he's going to lose her. He's going to lose Chance Com. I'm pretty sure at some point he's going to mess up majorly and Jill's going to boot his ass right on about that company. Like, he just don't learn. He never learns his lesson. And it's time he start learning. Like, you got good things going on in your life right now. You got, your good health, you got your kids, you got a good woman by your side, you're the co-CEO of a media division. You got a lot of good things happening for you. Why let Adam or anybody else ruin that for you? Why? It's like Billy just doesn't know how to step out of his own damn way. And he's going to learn. This is what happens. Billy is going to continue to be a failure. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, Adam finally went to Victor for help because Adam thought that he could trust Sharon with this. He really thought Sharon could be his savior, but that turned out to be a no. So he's going to the one person that he should have went to in the beginning, which is Victor. I was hoping his plan with Sharon probably would have worked, but I kind of figured it wouldn't after Sharon went to the penthouse and stuff like that and pretty much showed Chelsea her cards basically. Oh, I'm going coming here to get some stuff for Adam. I'm doing this X, Y, and Z. She shouldn't have done that. That wasn't the brightest plan. It wasn't a well thought out plan because the end result just made things a lot worse now. Um, so Victor's gonna try to step in and help Adam as best he can. So of course he called Michael over and told Michael to start looking at Chelsea. But Michael, of course, doesn't believe Chelsea and Chloe are involved. I mean, I can understand why he don't believe it, but he should. I mean, they're Chelsea's a con artist or former con artist or semi-retired con artist, and Chloe's her best friend who would pretty much do anything for her, and she hates Adam. So all those things are good motives. I don't understand why Michael is just ignoring it. And then he trying to tell Victor to stay out of the investigation. You already know Victor not gonna stay out of nothing. If he feels like justice is not being served and people are not doing what they're supposed to do, you know damn well Victor gonna get involved. You know Victor don't listen. That please. Um. So of course, Victor told Adam to hide out in the tack house or whatever until they get this whole situation sorted. Um. Victoria annoyed the shit out of me because she came over to the ranch, of course, to gloat about the fact that she got Locke's media company or whatever. She really, what pissed Victor off even more was the fact that she came over there talking about, oh, Adam's criminality yet again got in the way of Victor trying to help him or whatever, trying to save him. I'm like, Victoria, now is not the time. But you know what? Honestly, looking at it, I can't blame Victoria for how she is because this is the monster that Victor created. You know what I'm saying? Victor created this in her. I feel like a lot of his children's tendencies Victor created because this is what you do when you manipulate and play your kids against each other for years. This is what happens. This is the end result, and Victor's reaping what he sowed. So can't fully get mad at her for it. She's a little annoying though. It's like, girl, y'all are going through a lot in that family right now. Now is not the time to keep trying to gloat. So Victor pretty much had enough of her shit. And he let her know you are playing with the big boys right now. And what Victoria needs to realize is she thinks she's on top. But it's like, sweetheart, you are the CEO of a company you do not have the majority ownership of. Your father is the majority owner. Your father is still the chairman of the board. Victoria thinks she has power at Newman. I will say this again. Real power is something you take. She didn't take the power away from Victor. Victor gave her the power. So if he gave you power, guess what? You got nothing. Because what he give, he can take. That's what she's failing to realize. So you may have Locke's media company right now, but guess what? If Victor has anything to say about it, he can easily remove her as a CEO, and when Adam gets cleared, he could put Adam in that place. And guess what? They will now have Newman and Locke's media company. And what will Victoria have? She will be out on her ass. That's what she will. That's what could happen. Like she's not looking at the bigger picture. She's not thinking ahead. Like think. You know what I mean? Like think. Try to figure out a way to get the upper hand here, to where Victor can't just throw you out on your ass. Like you better be looking at that. Like Victoria just is. Ugh. Like she wants to play with the big boys so bad, but it's like you're not thinking like them. Don't get me wrong, Victoria's a smart person, but it's like, come on, you got to think about the long haul here. Um, all that gloating she's doing and stuff, it's like, where is that going to get you in the long run? But she did spot the scotch bottle and the two glasses as she was walking out, so she's probably gonna put two and two together and think maybe Adam was at the ranch. Because if anybody would know anything where Adam is or whatever, or be in contact, it would be his own father. So that could kind of work against Victor too. Because if Victoria finds out Adam's on the property or whatever, she won't hesitate to call the police and turn him in. We all know that. So anyway, when Ray went to go see Chelsea or whatever, she was putting on a whole show for Ray. like letting him know, oh, Adam and Sharon, they just want to be together. Adam's obsessed with her. Like she was putting on a whole show, and I was like, Ray, dumbass, better not be buying this because any other time he's a smart cop, he could see right through people. But if he's buying this BS, I'm like, really, Ray, really? You're getting conned, sir. You're getting conned. Like, and Chelsea was putting on a show of a lifetime for his ass. Um, Sharon, honestly, Sharon and Ray's marriage should never have happened because Sharon needs to go ahead and tell her husband she's not in love with him. Clearly, she's not. You could see it all over her face. Even when they were engaged, you could see that she was not feeling him like that. She was not enthused about planning the wedding. She made little crazy looking faces every time they would talk about that damn wedding. She's not in love with Ray. And she needed to just go ahead and tell that man so they could end this farce of a marriage and be done with it. Um, anyway, Jordan got some damn nerve showing up to the cottage like that. You know what I mean? Trying to check on Faith and stuff. And I love how Faith handled it. You know what I mean? I love how Faith handled it. Faith handled it very well. Like she just basically told Jordan where to shove it. You know, that she doesn't want to be friends with her. She never wants to be friends with her, you know, and slam that door right in her face. And I love the way she handled it. You know what I mean? Like the nerve of you to sit here and put this girl through all that humiliation and embarrassment, and now you want to show up there? Now you want to show up there and check on her and stuff like some concerned friend that you are not. Like I love the way Faith handled it. She handled it really well, you know? I can't wait to see more scenes with Faith and Moses though. I love the chemistry between them and the potential that they both have to be, you know, friends and potentially, you know, love interests at some point. I don't want to rush the love interest part because I want to see more of them as friends, getting to know each other. Because I feel like that's like the biggest problem with couples. They don't become friends first. They just jump into the romance, and sometimes that's how it fizzles out. Because you should have been a friend first before you became a couple. Um. So anyway, moving on from that. This whole Nate and Elena situation, I'm so over it. I am so over it because Nate needs to just steer clear of Elena. Like as far as like a romance and all that, he needs to let that go. Elena is so fickle. It's like 1 minute. So even today, she was telling Nate, "Oh, I still have feelings for you, but you still got feelings for Devon, though." It's like she's so fickle with it. When she's with Devon, it's like she's thinking about Nate or she wants to be with Nate. Then when she's with Nate, she wants to be with Devon. It's like, girl, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, I understand you're conflicted because there's like obviously personality traits about both men that attract you. You know what I mean? I get that. You know what I mean? But she's just way too fickle. Way too like she's too wishy washy, and that spells trouble in the future. And I just feel like Nate needs to save himself the embarrassment and just let it go. I am so happy Amanda removed herself from that little situation with all of them because I feel like Amanda is too good for that. You know what I mean? To be in the middle of that drama because she got some drama of her own coming up. Um, and I just wish that Amanda would open her eyes where her family is concerned because something about them ain't clean. I don't trust them people. Naya, Sutton, I don't trust none of them. Like their asses are definitely up to something, and she needs to figure out what, cause something ain't right with them folks. So anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see you all later. Peace.